Hello, I'm Jen from Practically Positive, and today I'm going to talk to you about some tips for resilience. I get asked this a lot. We do our workshop on resilience, which will go into much more detail about these tips, but here are just a few quick ideas for you if you're finding you're a little bit stressed out at work, in life, whether it's too much on, stressful project, or just a particularly stressful person that you're having to deal with a lot. There's a few things here that will hopefully help you. The first one is really simple but massively effective. When I was a kid, my mum used to say to me if I stubbed my toe or fell over in the playground, count to 10. And I'd think, is she just trying to help me with my counting skills? What's going on here? But actually, she had a point. What I suggest you do is just try to breathe. Focus on relaxing your jaw area, and that might sound a bit random, but what that does is it enables the rest of you to relax. So focus really on your jaw muscles here and relax those and count to 10. Breathe deeply, slowly, 10 times, and you should feel a difference in your physiology. If you tackle that first, the cognitive stuff that we tend to work on at Practically Positive become a lot easier. So once your physiology is a little calmer, what do you need to do next? So tip 2 is to think about the difference between what has actually happened and the objective facts of the situation and what's going on up here. There is a difference between the facts of the situation and the story that you have told yourself. So try in that when you're sitting quietly with your nice relaxed jaw, once you've done your breathing, to just think about that difference. What are you telling yourself? I know for me, one of the things I tend to do is personalise quite a lot. I make it in my head a lot about me. And actually, if I'm a bit more objective, if I separate the facts from the story that I've told myself, I will realise usually there's quite a big difference. And that story then is not usually very helpful. So that's the next part, kind of part B of tip 2. Once you've separated those differences, the actual facts of what's going on and your thoughts about it, the next thing you need to do is think, how helpful is that thought? And usually you'll find it's not very helpful. So we've come some way. Our final quick tip, tip 3, is to tackle that unhelpful thought. And what can you do there? It's not easy, but one of the best things that we found in our workshops and with the clients that we've worked with is to help you take a different perspective. Now, the easiest way to do that is to talk to someone. Talk to a trusted friend, somebody you love, somebody who's going to be helpful, who will just give you that different perspective. And you probably do that anyway, but sometimes in the grip of stress we forget to actually just call someone up. So if you're at work, take a break, take 2 minutes, give somebody a call, whoever it may be, and just talk it out. Maybe there's a colleague at work that you can actually grab for a coffee break and talk it through with. If you can't do that, another thing you can do is use your imagination to take a really random perspective, whether that's Richard Branson, Beyonce, the Queen, doesn't matter. If you push yourself to think about what they might advise, you'll probably see that they've got quite a different view on the situation than you have. Now, even if it's not a helpful one, the process of thinking this through, you'll find, will help you just move away from your own perspective. And doing all those 3 things should put you in a better position to go into a bit more detail about the situation, and that's what you can find out on our resilience workshop. So I do hope to see you on one of those in future.